From the East Tennessee Weather Center, here's your afternoon weather update with meteorologist Mike Witcher.
My name is John Ashley with Prestige Curb Appeal. We do residential and commercial pressure washing. We do everything from roofs, houses, and driveways. Commercial-wise, we do shopping centers, parking lots, everything, you name it. It really helps and makes you feel good and increases the property value. Give me a call, 865-621-1004. We'd love the opportunity to give you a quote, come out and see your house, even look at your driveway.
All right, thanks for checking in with your noon update. We sure hope you're having a great day so far. Listen, we had the morning rain showers. Those, for the most part, have moved their way on out, but still overcast and gray across the area. And that's really going to be the scenario for much of the day today. We'll start to see improving conditions. The cloud deck will begin to lift a little bit. But what am I talking about? That's the scene I'm talking about across parts of East Tennessee. Not necessarily rain per se, but just kind of overcast, gray, dreary, and damp in some locations. So much so that it doesn't really show up on radar a whole lot. You can look at our radar recap over the last 3 hours. And again, this low-level moisture just doesn't get picked up by the radar for the most part. And so you're not really going to see that on the radar. Be like, well, it's kind of rainy and dreary and damp and drizzly. And that's just really going to be the story for the rest of the day today. Our storm system is beginning to exit across the area to our south and southeast. That's taking the rain showers with it back to our north and west and parts of, say, southwestern Kentucky. Starting to already see some clearing skies. And all that clearing is going to be heading our way. We do have another reinforced shot of some cooler air to our north with another cold front. Not necessarily going to produce any rainfall per se, but it is going to help to swing this trough into the area, or at least the trough's going to help to swing the cold front through. And that's going to drop our temperatures here over the next couple of days. So as we highlight your weather headlines, overcast, dreary, and damp with some light rain showers, steady to steadily falling temperatures. That's been the scenario. We'll talk about those lunchtime temps coming up in just a second. Chilly sunshine returns on Tuesday with morning frost likely. A hard freeze on into our Wednesday morning with light rain returning as we wrap up the week. And that's going to drop our temperatures once again as we get into the upcoming weekend. All right, back to the maps we go. Take a look at these lunchtime temperatures. We've only been in the low to mid 40s across the plateau from Whitwell to Dunlap, Pikeville to Crossville, Jamestown to Huntsville and La Follette and Wartburg and Morgan County. Come down to the valley locations, we've got temperatures in the 40s and 50s, and we're still hovering in the 50s with overcast gray skies across the mountain counties. When you look at our futurecast, again, doesn't really pick up on a whole lot of activity because it's not necessarily going to be raining per se, although can't rule out a couple of passing showers. We've had some light rain showers and some light rain drizzle anyways across parts of the Cumberland Plateau. And that's going to be the story. So if you're joining us from the mountain counties, you're expected to stay socked in for the day today because we have that northwesterly flow. All that moisture is being banked up against the mountains of East Tennessee. Afternoon highs, well, staying steady or steadily falling anyway, so we're going to stay in the 40s and low to mid-50s. Not much of a warm-up for the day today, and that's going to be the case. If you have ball games or outdoor plans here tonight, you'll need the light jackets. Again, the cloud deck will start to lift a little bit as we get into the second part of the day. But here comes our colder air. It's going to come racing on into the area. We're going to see some areas of frost as we wake up on Tuesday morning, a hard freeze because even colder air gets reinforced as we get into our Tuesday and Wednesday time frame. Now, high temperatures are going to stay in the 40s, 50s, 60s, and 70s today. Overnight lows tonight around the region drop into the 20s, 30s, and 40s. Now, we'll stay in the 50s for much of the region and some 60s to our south as we get into our Tuesday, and then even colder weather because we'll have clear skies as we get into our Wednesday morning, thanks to that reinforced shot of some colder air. When you look at precipitation chances, we do have some elevated rain chances as we get into Thursday and Friday. Another little weak wave swings its way through. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Picking up our timeline on Wednesday morning, and again, most of the activity is going to be to our northwest. Clouds will increase throughout the day on Wednesday. Here comes a little boundary. It's not going to produce a lot of rain and no severe weather threat, but it is going to produce some rain showers on Thursday and then some wraparound rain showers as we get into our Thursday afternoon, Thursday night, and through the day on Friday. Now, as we highlight your weekend forecast, looks like Saturday we're going to be at 58, cool sunshine returning, and Sunday is going to be a fantastic day. So either way you look at it, even though temperatures will be trending below average for the weekend, with warmer weather on Sunday, we should have abundant sunshine. It should be really nice. Here's your 7-day forecast. As we highlight that, frost early Tuesday, hard freeze and frost on Wednesday, and then light rain showers returning to the area as we get into the day on Thursday. Lingering showers on Friday, not a ton of rain expected. And then Saturday and Sunday, cool sunshine, and then slightly warmer weather as we get into our Sunday. Don't forget to scan the QR code on the bottom right-hand side of the screen. Make sure you check that out. Download the East Tennessee Weather app. You can log on to easttnweather.com for the latest information there as well. And, of course, join me on social media, Mike Witcher TV or the East Tennessee Weather Facebook page. I'm also on Roku TV, Amazon Fire, YouTube if you want to put East Tennessee weather up in the morning hours as I broadcast live Monday through Friday at 6 a.m. and Saturday and Sunday at 7 a.m. So you and the family can have a family-friendly way to get your weather information every single day. We sure hope you have a great day. That's a live view, by the way, downtown Gatlinburg at the lunch hour. Like I said, overcast, gray, socked in with some light rain, some light drizzle. We'll see you back here for your next weather update coming up at 6 o'clock tonight. See you then.